my good friend, Anthony Davis.
Hey, I'm gonna burn you just like your soup burned my esophagus.
You have no chance, man. You or your team not good enough.
Oh, boy. Unlike the bodies in your cemeteries, we're gonna bury you.
You can try. You can try.
We will succeed. We will succeed.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Hey, by the way, can I get that gumbo recipe from you? My mom's got an event next week.
Oh, yeah, man. I got you anytime. I might come over and cook it for you.
Oh, that'd be really nice.
for
man.
sure, man.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Hey, you going down, sucker.
It's time for some hoops at the home of the New York Knicks. We're bringing it to you live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. So for the Grizzlies, their last game, a win against the Charlotte Hornets. And that was a close call. They pulled it out with a win and just 2 points at that. But it wasn't easy.
And facing an opponent that they really weren't expected to beat. I was really happy to see that they showed no intimidation at all.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Jackson down low with Gasol. Shelvin Mack is out there with Garrett Temple. And it's Gallinari in at the 3 spot. And Danilo Gallinari, a 6'10 small forward. Steve, good size for his position, obviously.
Yeah, one concern is on the defensive end. It's his foot speed. But on the offensive end, he uses that size to his advantage.
On the clock, Hardaway passes to Sprewell. Well, the All-Star rosters have been announced, and AI will be busy come All-Star weekend. Nice to see him get the recognition.
And I don't think anyone can say that AI doesn't deserve to be an all-star. I mean, with what he does for this team and the level of play he's held this year, it seemed like an all-star nod was just a foregone conclusion.
Here's Gallinari, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Well, the NBA to keep all-stars from having to answer questions about trade rumors, Steve, moved up. The league moved up the trade deadline. You like that idea?
Yeah, I do. I think you said it best. The DeMarcus Cousins situation, he was traded while he was on camera. I think that was tough during the All-Star break. So I think the one thing is to get all that done before we get to that chance to have a player in that embarrassing moment.
Out to Hardaway. Pass to Sprewell. Moutier with the ball. Fires for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And guys, this is what you like to see early on, gaining a little confidence from range.
Makeable shot for him. Number gets called, and he goes ahead and delivers.
Gallinari outside. The pass to Temple. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Mack, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Now here's Moutier. He's covered by Mack. Moutier finds Porzingis, and Jackson with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. So it's the Knicks now, and yes, it's good. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Now Mack, he really played well in that last game against Charlotte. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Temple. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Now here's Moutier. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Sprewell. Cantor inside, defended by Gasol.
Nice move inside. Has the defender beat, just fails to finish.
Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff.
Well, Kevin, they have a specific approach to tonight's game. He told me they have to get the ball into the paint as much as possible and take advantage of what they believe is a big inch for them inside. We'll see if they're right about that tonight. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Sprewell. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Basket counts.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Only the first quarter. Guys are getting in a groove, but communication on the defense has to be better.
Gasol with it. Now guarded by D. Gallinari against Cantor. Takes a shot at the elbow. A nice shot by Gallinari. Gallinari's got 6.
Even though Gallinari's not a high flyer, his height helps from mid-range.
Here's Porzingis out left to the wing. Left side Hardaway. A 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. We'll take a look at the Warriors. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, there's the Grizzlies, just way behind.
And when you look at Memphis, this season has to really become a wake-up call for them moving forward. If they didn't recognize before this year that they didn't have the talent to compete in this league, they sure as heck better recognize it now.
I'm sure they do, because it's obvious that the way this team is currently constructed just isn't working. Changes have to be made, and they can't wait too long to make them.
So Mack will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 1. Temple gets the bucket.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Moutier passes to Sprewell. Passes it to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You get a chance to see the elite court vision there. Excellent pass.
Here's Mack. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He kicks to Gallinari. Takes the 3. Porzingis with the rebound. The Knicks have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's Sprewell. Gallinari covering. Sprewell, the pass to Porzingis. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Knicks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe.
That's a huge advantage, having a big guy who can shoot free throws like this.
And Mack kicks to Gasol. Stolen by Cantor. And here we go. Fast break. Moutier's got it. Hardaway, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Temple finds Mack. Gallinari outside. Pass to Gasol. Back to Gallinari. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from 14, and he comes up with the deuce. Gallinari's got 8. The Knicks with the lead. Moutier pass to Sprewell. The pass to Porzingis. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Temple. Hardaway with the steal. Pass to Sprewell. Gallinari with the steal. It's stolen by Moutier. Count the basket. 5 points in the game.
Soft interior defense. You know he's going to be aggressive.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. And Temple kicks to Gasol. Shoots over Cantor. And Gasol gets it to go.
What you know about Marc Gasol's game is he has a fantastic feel working down there in the interior.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
And even now in his mid-30s, Marc Gasol is fantastic. I mean, he gives you everything you want at that center position. Strong defender and rebounder, and he has a host of ways to get you buckets.
Zeller, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Green comes in for Jackson. Sprewell, that's good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And with Gasol, he continues to develop his outside shot, Greg, to act as a stretch center now.
Yeah, and really the combination of his 3-ball shooting and his passing, really, even at this stage of his career, makes him a tough cover. You worry if he'll settle too much for that outside shot, but boy, when he is on, there are few answers for slowing him down. And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Knox the pass to Sprewell. Kicks it to Vonleh. New York moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Here's Sprewell. Drops in the layup for 2. Sprewell's got 8 points.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Passes to Zeller. Gallinari outside. Hits the front of the rim and out. New York leading by 3. Here's Sprewell. 8 points for him. Trier passes to Sprewell. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Temple dishes to Mack. He kicks it to Zeller. Back to Mack. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Jackson down low with Gasol. Garrett Temple is out there with Shelvin Mack. And it's Gallinari in at the 3 slot. Sprewell, that's good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Mack finds Jackson, and the call will be against Emmanuel Mudiay. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's Gallinari. It's blocked. Outside Hardaway. Here's Mudiay. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 7 points in the game.
Assertive in the painted area. This is what every coach preaches.
Mack looking around. Outside Gasol. Shoots over Cantor. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Gasol.
With that height, Marc Gasol will always be able to get off his shot from mid-range.
Now here is Hardaway. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Sprewell. He's covered by Mack. 5 to shoot. Sprewell, the pass to Porzingis. Rejected by Gasol.
Gasol with those long arms is a shot blocking expert, especially down low.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 6-point game. Gasol against Cantor. And here is Mack. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
No other way to put it, just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Unselfish play by Gallinari, a natural-born scorer, showing a willingness to facilitate.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, D in that last outing against the Celtics was superb. He had 52 points and seemed to be playing in slow motion with a huge number of assists. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thanks, David, for another reminder of just what an unbelievable performance that was.
One that everyone's still talking about tonight. He dominated that game in just about every way possible.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what he's got in store for us tonight. Maybe he tops himself again. I think he just might do it.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Last time they met was in Memphis.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
And a chance here to check out the league's scoring leaders. Angelo Gaddi leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
Porzingis against Jackson. Temple. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Temple's got 8 points.
Well, this is what every coach emphasizes. Keep your head up. Be willing to make the extra pass.
Pass to Sprewell. Six on the shot clock. The pass to Porzingis. Got it. Good job in the low post. 8 points for him.
Boy, he reads the defense well. Makes a nice adjustment. Very dependable.
And Mack kicks to Gasol. Shoots over Cantor. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Marc Gasol.
Marc Gasol, so unselfish, his teammates had to ask him to become more assertive with his scoring.
Here's Sprewell. He's covered by Mack. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Outside Gasol. He dishes it to Gallinari. Back to Gasol. To the middle. Porzingis with the steal. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Porzingis. Rebounded by Jackson.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Now here's Matt, defended by Moutier. Mack with the ball. 5 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gallinari inside the three-point line. Misses the wing J.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Now Mack. Now the dish to Gallinari. Back to Mack. Fires for 3. Sprewell grabs the miss.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes. And the D really on its heels what to do.
Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And Mack kicks to Gasol. Passes it to Gallinari. With the teardrop, it's
Like the location of this pass gives it to him where he can do something with it.
New York leading by 10. Pass to Sprewell. Back to Moutier. To the paint. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
That was just a textbook pick that allowed him room, and he took advantage of it.
Here's Gasol. The Knicks making the shot. Basket counts. Gasol's got 8.
His temperature is rising. I mean, it is rising.
And Marc Gasol, a force on both ends of the floor. You forget, Greg, that he's won a Defensive Player of the Year award.
Yeah, Gasol doesn't really wow you on defense with what he does. I mean, he gets blocks, but it's really his positioning and his rotations are what make him so great. Always involved in plays, and he just seems to be able to protect the rim and a terrific team defender.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
For the most part, their perimeter D is holding up, but they might have to sacrifice some of that to close down the lane.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Zeller, he's checked in for Gasol. Jermichael Green comes in for Jackson. And Marvin Williams subbed in for Gallinari. Here's Knox, and he slams it one-handed.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And the Grizzlies with possession here, following the score by New York. Over in the corner, Williams, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for New York.
And even when the D3 has been there, they've stayed away from it. They're working hard to get shots from close range, resisting that urge to get too loose with their shot selection.
Now here's Matt. He's got 7.
And the three-point shot has been a problem spot for them. They're improving little by little, but it's still a big reason they're down right now.
Moutier with the ball. He's against Green. Sprewell, the pass to Knox. New York needs to get off a shot. Moutier, no good.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
You know, there's no shame in passing out in that situation. Leave your ego at the door.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
I think it very well could be. That might be the game-changing play that helps push them over the top.
The Knicks making a switch here. Burks has checked in. The Knicks hip shot 6 of 7 at the line, and he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Now here's Matt. Shot from 12. Here's Green. Here's Zeller. A beautiful reverse layup. Zeller's got 6 points.
Oh, easy putback. No one got a body on him.
And there's one thing you're trying to minimize. It's second chance opportunities. Poor defensive rebounding for them.
And so it's the New York Knicks enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by.
Thanks very much. Well, look, let's look at that All-Star vote. It is official. You are a first-time NBA All-Star. What does that mean to you?
Whew. I'll tell you, DA, this may be the first time, but it's not going to be the last, baby. I got so many great guys around me, and my coaches have so much faith in me. Yeah, I think we can keep this going for many seasons to come, so look out.
Yeah, you're not lacking for confidence, and that's a good thing because it makes everything possible. Guys?
Game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing tremendous gameplay from D.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, you like to run more doubles at him, but the risk there is opens up things for everybody else.
Inside, it's Porzingis and Cancer. Moutier out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Sprewell in at the small forward spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Over to the left wing. Mack finds Gasol. We talk a lot about making plays at the rim and hitting threes, but the mid-range game is still alive, Steve, and it's playing well with some players.
I love it because it's coming back. The guy I come to mind to think of, first of all, is DeMar DeRozan. I think the king of the mid-range. C.J. McCollum, Carmelo Anthony, LaMarcus Aldridge. Chris Paul, for a point guard, does a nice job.
Chris Paul, right.
Knocking down the mid-range game. I love the three-point shot, but I think the mid-range game is starting to come back. Pump fake, one dribble, and knock it down.
Memphis moving it around. Mack, good.
I love that. You see the poise of Gasol running the offense to perfection.
New York leading by 8. Outside Hardaway. The pass to Sprewell. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That is his first foul of the game. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. To the inside.
Good D by Gallinari. Has a good combination of size and instincts. Can guard various positions for you.
Mack dishes to Temple. Kicks to Gallinari. Pass to Gasol. Shot clock at 5. Over Cantor. That one a little long. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender. Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
Here's Gasol. That shot is off. Excellent D from Cantor. And it's Moutier with the ball. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for him. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Marc Gasol is the more fiery of the Gasol brothers. Pau Gasol says, I sugarcoat things a little more than Marc. He's more emotional, more direct. And Marc said, when a mistake happens on defense, I know you're not concentrating. I don't allow that. He knows controlling his frustration is important. He says, I'm working on it. Guys?
Part of leadership, D.A. Thank you. Nice game. Great performance by D.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
Things get clearer and clearer as we move through this season. And as we move into February, here is a look now at the top rookies around the NBA. So many great young stars. And you look at D. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special, special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
Yeah, midway through the season, I say he's made the greatest total impact, a potential generational talent. We'll see if he can keep it going.
And Mack kicks to Gasol. Porzingis against Jackson. There's the 3. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Gallinari.
This is a specialty of Gallinari's, using the roller as a decoy for his own offense.
Porzingis passes to Sprewell. Back to Porzingis. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story. They've got a monster lead that's taking a life of his own.
And Mack kicks to Gasol. Fades and shoots. Sprewell grabs the miss. Sprewell's got his 6th rebound on the night. New York leading by 11. Outside Hardaway. Outside Porzingis over Jackson. Here's Cantor, and the shot goes in. Cantor's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Now here's Mack. He's guarded closely. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Emmanuel Moutier picks one up.
And really, Shelvin Mack is more than a perimeter scorer. He's a good distributor and a great teammate.
Well, Steve, we have a viewer question that has come in here. It's Randy from Texas. And let me see if I can. Oh, he says, what's your favorite basketball movie?
The Fish That Saved Pittsburgh, Kevin. That's my favorite basketball movie. There's a lot of them.
Is it really?
But I would say that was probably #1 for me.
No kidding. Here's Sprewell. He's covered by Mack. Here's Porzingis. And the layup's good off the glass. Porzingis has got 16.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Temple, guarded by Porzingis. Temple gets the bucket.
They might be behind, but you can't blame him. He has been spectacular so far in this one.
New York leading by 11. Passes it to Ntilikina. Here's Sprewell. He's covered by Mack. Here's Sprewell. Lays it up off the glass. Sprewell's got 22.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Mack finds Temple. Down low. Gallinari. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
He's done his job tonight scoring the basketball, but they've still been outplayed overall.
Here's Sprewell. He's covered by Mack. Out to Porzingis. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
The momentum is building, scoring in a bunch of ways. That's why his number keeps getting called.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Nice game, great performance by D.
Yeah, because he's been killing them all night. They are struggling to find an answer.
Knox, he's checked in for the Knicks. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Gallinari. Here's Gasol. He's got 12. Outside, Green. Pass to Mack. Here's Temple. Clock at 6. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
You've got to give a ton of credit to the screener. That play easily opened up the easy layup for his teammate.
Sprewell, the pass to Porzingis. Some solid defense from Gasol. The Grizzlies trail by 11. And here is Mack. 11 points in the game. From outside the arc. Memphis the rebound. Jacks up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Temple's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Grizzlies. And the Knicks with possession. They've led by as many as 14 points. Dotson the pass to Sprewell. Here's Dotson. Down low. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up for New York. They have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. And the first one drops. Both teams deciding to change it up. Both free throws good from Sprewell.
Another made free throw. He can get on these kinds of rolls. Great focus.
Mack with the ball. He kicks it to Temple. On the wing, Green. Back to Zeller. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Zeller.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. New York moving the ball around. The pass to Sprewell. And stolen by Zeller. And even 3-on-3 break. The feed to Green. The shot from the low post is good. Green's got 6 points.
You know, Jermichael Green is extremely gifted down low. A solid post threat who can get the job done down there.
Pass to Knox. A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. 6 points for him.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Now Mack. He's got 11. Kicks it to Zeller. Pass to Green. Now here's Mack. Burke covering. Second shot opportunity. Here's Marjanovic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. While we're in the the quick break, let's show you the list of the hottest shooting rookies in the NBA this year. Angela Gadee, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
And the numbers say it all. I mean, he's tremendously efficient at scoring the basketball around the rim. He's almost automatic.
Steve, there's plenty of discussion that the NBA has become less physical and more over-officiated. What's your opinion on letting guys play a little bit more?
You know, I think, Kevin, it's freedom of movement, and I think when you took out hand checking and obviously arm bar checking it down in the post, it's hard to guard some of these fantastic players with their skill set and obviously with their athleticism. A guy dribbling at you at 100 miles per hour, how do you get your balance without touching him? And I think that's where you start to see a lot of the fouls called. And a lot of fans are looking back in the day saying, well, that wasn't a foul, but I think under the rules, the referees have to call these plays because there's no hand checking.
Williams dishes to Mack. 5 on the clock. High post try.
His lack of consistency with his shot tonight, it's held him back.
To the paint, here's Burke, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5. And he's good on the second. So Mack will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies, trailing by 10. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. From the low block, and there's Zeller. And that's good on the assist from Mack. And that's 10 points for Cody Zeller. Pass to Trier. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Sprewell, the pass to Trier. No good on the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Here's Temple. He's got 15. Over in the corner, Williams drills the three-pointer. Williams has got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
They double him with Green. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Sprewell. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. And Temple kicks to Williams. Temple the pass to Mack. 59 seconds left here in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Zeller, and the dunk by Zeller.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. The Knicks leading by 5. The pass to Knox. Here's Sprewell, guarded by Green. Sprewell, the pass to Knox. The shot's good. Knox has got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is the value of letting the play develop. You find the weakness in the defense.
Here's Temple. He's got 15. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Noah Vonleh. The Grizzlies have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Pass to Trier. Burke with the bounce pass. To the wing right side. Here's Sprewell. The wide open look here for Vonleh. And the three ball is good. Vonleh's got 5 now. And And so it's New York ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Zeller is out there with Marvin Williams. Then it's Sheldon Mack. Then it's Jermichael Green. And it's Temple in at the two-guard. Yes, that goes in.
Fantastic positioning on that offensive board. Then right back up.
Now here's Mack. Burke covering. Doubled by Vonleh. Pass to Williams. In the corner, it's Temple. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Temple's got 11 in the second half. Pass to Knox. Here's Sprewell. Here's Knox. He's covered by Mack.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
If you aren't going to at least step in front of him, you can't be surprised when he throws it down like that.
Lets it go from deep, and again, it's Memphis with the three.
There it is. Just lined it up and knocked it down. His first three of the half, second of the game.
Knox the pass to Sprewell. And there's the pass to Knox. That one goes. Count it. Knox has got 4 points this quarter.
I like what he's given them tonight. Efficient offense that's helped fuel this lead.
Temple finds Williams. At the elbow, Zeller. Pass to Temple. It's up a three. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Knox the pass to Sprewell. Here's Knox. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
I love the adjustments he's made here in the second half, getting the looks he wants now and shooting a much higher percentage.
Outside Williams. Here's Zeller. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The first one falls. A different look for New York. Enes Kanter's checked in for Noah Vonleh. Porzingis comes in for D. And it's Moutier in for Trey Burke. Memphis also making some changes. Marcus D, he's checked in for Porzingis. Memphis also making some changes. Marjanovic checked in for Gallinari. Jackson comes in for Garrett Temple. And it's Green in for Mack. To the middle, here's Sprewell, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
His teammates recognize that he has the hot hand going. That's why they get him the ball every chance they get.
And so Green will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 11-point game. He kicks to Gasol. Memphis moving it around. Zeller finds Gasol. Stolen by Kanter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies schedule is shaping up. On Tuesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Thursday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
And Temple kicks to Gallinari. Passes to Mack. From deep. Good on the triple. Mack's got 10 points in just the second half.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
Pass to Sprewell. Changes up, and it's good on the layup. Sprewell's got 33 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now here's Mack, guarded closely. Jackson passes to Mack. That's tipped.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Cantor, and Cantor able to finish.
You have to box him out or he's going to beat you to the glass on both sides of the floor.
Now here's Mack. Kicks it to Gallinari. Now the pass to Gasol. Back to Gallinari. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Temple. Back to Gasol. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And he really seems to just have lost his touch at halftime.
Had the space there, but it's offline. They get it again. Another shot. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit. Getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Dishes to Gallinari. Back to Gasol. And Gallinari kicks to Temple. Pass to Mack. Will it go? Knicks with the rebound. Sprewell's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Knox. Gallinari covering. This is it to Knox. Over in the corner, Moutier. To the inside. Here's Sprewell. Cantor trying to free himself up. Sprewell, that's good. Sprewell's got 38 points.
Punishing the smaller man inside. Just good fundamental basketball.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a...
That one big play to spark some life back into them.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, D.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Here's Mack. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
And there's Hardaway. That's good on the assist from Moutier. Moutier's got his 7th assist in the game. And Mack kicks to Gasol. He dishes it to Gallinari. Back to Gasol. And Gasol with the dunk.
Coming off the screen, you expect Gallinari to shoot. Instead, drops it to the roller. Nice play.
And here's Moutier. Pass to Dotson. Here's Sprewell. Inside, Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for New York.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for D.
Oh, his array of talents on full display. Picks up a triple-double, really takes ownership of this game. I thought that made the difference for them tonight.
And just staying aggressive, continuing to extend that lead.
They left nothing to chance. This is how you close out.
Brooks finds Marjanovic. Zeldin. And the pass to Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. Temple the pass to Marjanovic. The 15-footer, good.
Using his height advantage, he gets a clean look from the mid-range.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Trier passes to Sprewell. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And the shot goes in. Sprewell's got 42 in the game.
And this is the kind of deficit it would take a miracle to overcome.
I think this hometown crowd agrees with you. They are fired up about it.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. They poured it on tonight, dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
For at least 24 hours, you know what I'm saying? Whew.
Oh, hey, AI.